All right. Well, hello there to anybody that is watching this. What, quite frankly, is going to be an absolute disaster. Um, I was told that the next time I play a game, that I should record it. Apparently, I'm very good to fall asleep to, or just put it in the background. So, here's that. Here's that. I'm playing Sky today, and if I go quiet, it's probably because I'm concentrating or reading something. Either one. So I probably won't be talking every second of this video because it's kind of odd to talk to yourself. Well, I do talk to myself a lot. That's besides the point. Let's play some Sky. Currently I don't have any sound on for Sky, so I'm going to, once I get in here, I'm going to put on some sound for the folks at home. Let's see here. Audio. Let's put on some music. Not too loud. There you go. Alright, so let's see here. Looks like we're in the Valley of Triumph this time around for the dailies. And we got a notification in our inbox. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Sky Creator Awards. You can go ahead and vote now if you haven't already. You have to vote like from one of these. Now, of course, while I'm in the Sky community, I don't really pay attention to the creators as much, which shame on me, shame on me. But um, I'm sure that all of these are very talented. Um, there's another page, and so many more. All right. So go ahead and vote now if you have an opinion on that. I personally do not. You might hear my keyboard and mouse be picked up. A little bit more ASMR for you. Okay, get that, get that. Uh, there's a bug in Sky to where even if you light somebody's thing, it might go out again. Typically, I would stick around and try and fight it to keep it lit, but I'm not going to do that today. Um, so we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to go do dailies first. Oh, you know what we could do actually? Let's go back home. Is Just got reminded of it by seeing this guy right here. We could go get us a spirit to follow us. There is still no sound in the sky right now, which is odd because I'm pretty sure yeah, think there's some sound picking up now. Very odd. Let's get that one to follow us. And then let's not quit. Let's go back home. Oh, which reminds me, I need to light that map stone. Back we go. The art of forgetting. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, that's that situated. Now we can go home and move on with our daily stuff. So, I'm glad that dailies are in this section because I have a very fun item on my back, as you may have noticed. I got it during this year's Olympics. It is a snowboard, and I've tried it out a couple times. It's actually quite fun to use. Okay. Down the mountain we go. Oh, the music suddenly cut back in for whatever reason. Don't want to go too fast because then we'll miss the candles. So we want to actually slow down a little bit. There we go. Now we're gonna go down here into this little cave, light these candles, gather that. Should I turn? Maybe I should turn that up. Sound effect. The music keeps on cutting in and out. And I don't know why. think Sky might be broken because I'm hearing the other sounds even if they're really quiet for some reason. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing the other sounds. It's just is that the music keeps on cutting in and out, which is much not appreciated. So give me a second and I will be back with something else. Okay, so while I couldn't necessarily fix the music, I have at least made it to where this is louder. Let's actually turn that down just a little bit. Man, those sounds are sharp. Alright, let's continue. I might adjust the sound as we go. Alright, let's figure out where these dailies are. They appear to both be in the Village of Dreams, which we passed up there, but there is another way into it. I'm not going to be getting every single candle in this area, for it is not the double candle area. Oh, there's the music. Rearing its head in the most inconvenient time. Off we go. Alright. Alright, we're done with that. I'm gonna head in here real quick. Colors. Give. Thank you for the colors. My favorite. Alright, so next we are going to go out here. Typically I would head in more and go through all of the maze, but like I said, I'm not too worried about getting all the candles in this area, for it is double candle event somewhere else. Oh yeah, and this little light is the spirit that I told you I was getting to follow me. Right there. I'm gonna head through here because they should lead me right back to the Village of Dreams, as you can see. There's technically actually 3 entrances into the Village of Dreams. From up there you can get through into here through the wind paths. Up there is through going through all of Triumph. And then over there is from getting in here from the very start. So that should be noted. We live spinning mentors, visit the hot springs, and meet up with Bear Hug Hermit in Hermit Valley. Make a new acquaintance can be done anywhere. Well, practically anywhere. I'm sure there are some spots that you can't do it. So let's wait here a minute or two. You can also put our snowboard away. All right. Now we'll head down. Typically, whenever you have a quest for a spirit, you have to relive it because you've already done it. It will re-light up the spirit so that it's easier to see. But it seems like somebody's already gotten ahead of us in that, so we're just gonna pop on by and join in on the fun. Now, while it's fine to join somebody else while they're doing a spirit, it's rude to not help them finish it. This should be the last one. Boom. We have done it. We're gonna go up here now. I have cut to us up the mountain. At least hopefully I did it right. Let's continue. Right there. Well, first we're gonna get the candle in here, and then we'll talk to Bear Hug Hermit. Man, they really want to convince us to use these shared spaces, huh? What am I supposed to do here? Maybe activate one of them? Oh yes, that's exactly what they wanted me to do. Nice. Wonder if I could get that make a new acquaintance here. Just hold out my candle, see if anybody needs to complete that quest like I do. Alright. That completes that. So now we're gonna collect our dailies. Or at least our daily quests. And now we're gonna go into Golden Wasteland, which is where the double candles is happening. I'm actually going to collect these candles right here. And then I'm going to pause right before we get in there. And then we'll cut to the good bits from there. Alright, so I am back. And I have gotten some food. So you might hear me pause more often to eat that. Well, not necessarily pause, but like, stop talking. So, as you can see here, we are surrounded by this water that is hurting us. That's because it is not exactly water necessarily. Whatever it is, it's hurting us. And along with the amount of creatures in this area, it makes this area probably the most dangerous place in Sky. Maybe not this particular um, room, you could say, but definitely Golden Wasteland as a whole is the most dangerous. Keep that in mind as we are going to be getting up close and personal with these creatures in about a couple of minutes. And there's the first one. Ah, the good old krill. I'm sure this won't turn out terribly. Send the spirit away while we're at it. Alright, we're past the first one now. And here come the many more in this area. Now right here, there are actually two that converge here. We want to wait for both of them to go. Like that. Want to be careful, as these have been known to snap back. Snap that child's back. Goldfish. Not actually, though. That would be child abuse, and that's very bad. Ooh, so loud, so scary. Ah yes, you will make for a fine gumbo later. Get the candle right here. And moving on. Oh, that sounds like the krill might be near. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Oh, yep, there it is. This krill will come through here. We're gonna land directly into this sludge-like consistency of a, what would this be counted as? I mean, it's not that deep, so is it really a lake? Who knows? We are going to wait for the krill to come by. Typically, I wouldn't care too much, but, you know, gotta set a good example. There is that krill. And then we're gonna slip out behind them. Not gonna go for the little bit that's right there. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. That big one right there is never worth it. Fun fact, I have found. We're gonna go through on arguably the safer route. Instead of passing in front of several of them, we're going to just go up here instead. Which means that you can pass through, you can actually skip that whole entire section right there by just going through here at the beginning. But that's besides the point. Nice. We're gonna test our fate. Test our luck, really. should be... Oh, we have a colored plant up here. Never mind. That should be all of them in this area, so we need to move on to the next. Somebody was trying to get my attention there, but not gonna happen. Now this area we do have to be extremely careful. Due to the way merge servers work, if somebody so chooses, they can activate to open up the gate before we're there, and that will cause a bunch of krill to come swarming us, so we need to be careful here and be on the lookout for if anybody tries that. I'm gonna go help them because I think we're the only ones here. Hopefully there won't be a server merge right, we're all the way out here. I will be waiting. Alright, now we open the gates. Alright, make a run for it. Don't want to be caught out there whenever the crew comes swarming. Nope, wrong one. Close, but no. Alright. Now we're going to head back through. But this time we're going to go in a different direction once we get down here. Alright. We'll be heading towards the Ark. Alright. We're nearly there. I'm not going to be getting that color plant because I think the game told me that I've gotten all the colored light I can, at least, of most of the colors. So, I don't really need to get them right now. Alright, I'm going to use one of these to recharge. Oh, too early. Ooh, what's that? I don't remember you being here last time. Hmm. Or that or my game's messing up. Hmm. Yeah, appears so. Oh, no, wait. I think that might be one of the traveling spirits. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Over here. Hmm. Don't think we need any of those spells. Let me see here. Looks like I can still collect black, purple, and white. Let me get my free Do Not Disturb spell. Oh yes, and if you don't know, they have changed the spells to actually have categories now, so it's easier to go through them, which I am very happy about. Outfits could use some work with separating them more, but maybe like a sub separation that you can like drop down to separate them more, maybe. But I am very happy with where it is right now because it's so much easier to find what I'm looking for. Give me that. And then we're gonna go down through here. Through what I like to call a crab cave, due to the crabs and the fact that the crab spirit is here. And through here. Now we're gonna go over here first. You'll see why. Oh, they good over here? I can bring it up. No one should even worry about it. You got this. I believe in you. Oh, you want to just go up like that. Okay. I normally wouldn't suggest it, but hey, you're the one trying to do the spirit, so we'll do it your way. Stop hitting the wall. Thank you. Oh, I went up a little bit too far. We still have the light with us, so that's what matters. Sometimes I'll help people with spirits, as you can see. Sometimes. Or at times I just don't, because I don't have time. But today I do, so there you go. And if you ever get a quest about a colored light, boom, there's one of them. Right here in the arc. Of course, you can always just look it up. It's probably easier. Either that or look at the map to see where it's telling you to go. Mind you that they did update it to where it marks on the map now. And that you can bring your map out anywhere now. Very welcome change. Okay, we're gonna do some wind path magic, as I like to call it, as it always confuses my friend whenever I do it. We're almost there to the wind path. Then, boom. Alright. Now that we're in the wind pass, now there is a secret in this area. If you go up through one of these holes, which I'm not going to do because it takes forever to figure it out, but if you do, and you manage to get up above the clouds, there will be a certain thing flying around that you can sit on. Won't spoil it for those that don't know. I would highly suggest you go and look for it yourself. Then we're gonna come out right here. bada bing, bada boom. We're in Avery Village now. Hmm. Hmm. Do we want to head for another one? Nah. I think we're good. But we are right by here, so we'll end it off in the meditating area with a nice, oddly bright moon and calming atmosphere. Alright then, that will be the end of this as I have gone through everything that I can right now. Other than getting more candles, but I don't feel like doing that, so we're going to end it here. Um, to those that watch this, I don't know if I explained at the beginning, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I said at least, this is for those that wanting me to record this to have in the background while they do stuff. So if you find this outside of that, then welcome. I don't know. This is what I'll be doing is playing games I play usually with them and Cole, but you know, whenever I'm doing it by myself, I'll be recording it for them. And I figured I might as well, instead of taking up all my space on my computer by trying to send it through Gmail or some other form, that I would instead just post it. Save me some space. So, that's all for today. I hope you had a good time. And if you want to see me play that game, companies, which is the ones that made this game, previous games, I do have them. I grew up playing them, so I don't mind playing them if you want to see it. They're actually pretty calming. And that will be the end. Bye bye.